Okay, so everyone that I know who is niched down is having like a lot of success, and all the people who haven't niched down, like myself, are flopping. Like, do you think there's merit to niching down finally?
I think when you niche down, yeah, like because you're like, yes, that's the simple answer.
Well, so talk about what you're doing, because you're niching down currently.
Yeah, so Skylar and I are in the process of making a brand new Instagram with just like wedding and engagement photos, because that's the market that we want to go into. Because like, one, A, it's fun. B, I don't have to pay a second if Skylar does it with me, and we're married, so like, why not?
And it's fun when you're married.
Yeah, and so when we finally have like the content where we've done like, I think close to 10 weddings now. Who even knows how many engagements? And so it's like going back, re-editing some of the old ones that were like, we learned from those.
Yeah.
Just posting the good ones. But now we have like a bunch of ones where like just fire photos. So it's like.
So here's the question. When you re-edit people's weddings, are you going to send them the re-edits?
No.
Why?
I mean, if they happen to see it and want them, like, sure.
I would definitely send them to them and be like, here, like, I re-edited these. I hope you like them.
Oh my gosh, these are so much better. Like,
and be like,
wow, they sucked the first time.
That's a good point.
But I mean, yeah, but I feel like we all have those early shoots that you look back on and you're like, whew.
Yeah, my entire Instagram.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just met with someone who's going to be on the next episode who is going to roast us big time, I think, because when we had lunch, he was like shocked at, basically we're not getting clients based off the podcast.
Oh, no.
Because our podcast is entirely beginners.
Yeah.
And so he was like, okay, well, maybe you should branch up into more high-end, like how to do a production company and stuff like that. And so he's going to come on and talk a little bit more about that next time to hit hard so we can move out of the beginner audience and move more into like the professional audience that like we want to bring value to. Because like I feel like we've let our audience dictate the content for so long.
Yeah.
That it might be time to switch it up. So he's going to come on and talk about that. And then also he has some hot takes,
Okay.
like juicy hot takes that are going to be brutal. And he'll probably roast you if you yawn. So
fine with me.
My
I
dad
could use it. It's 3 p.m. I shouldn't be yawning.
My dad roasted us last night. He was like, you know, it makes it really hard to watch when you yawn. And I was like, yep, I do.
We'll do an episode with shock collars on. If either one of us yawns, we get shocked.
Oh my gosh, that would be bad. I feel like I've gotten a little better. Well, now I'm thinking about it. So
Now we're cooked.
anyways, let's get into the questions that we have for this episode. This is a fun one. Okay, so what is better, creating in groups or creating alone? And then we'll dig into the pros and cons of each.
Okay, this is an interesting question because you could take this all the way back to the beginning of like lower to middle school days.
Yeah.
Where you get put in a group project and then either A, your group is terrible, or B, someone takes control and you don't get to do anything.
Exactly.
So it's like, in that situation, I would say I'd rather work solo.
But when it comes to like an agency or a production company, everyone has their role and everyone just does their role as good as possible. And it's not. Oh, jeez, I'm yawning again.
Yeah.
Everyone has their role and then it's just done. Like they do what they need to do and they're done.
Obviously, that does make it nice. Like you look at someone like Andre, who like brings a certain person to the set. Like he has like grippers, he has a lighting person.
Grippers?
Yeah, that's what they're called, right?
Gaffers.
Grips.
Grips.
Hey,
Grippers are your toes.
Hey yo. But like almost to the point though where sometimes I would say like he probably brings too many people to shoot sometimes. Like you probably don't. You could do without one or two of them.
Yeah, for sure.
And so
But I think it's worth it.
yeah. I mean, if you as long as you're billing their hours to the client, whatever, do whatever you want. But
Well, yeah. It doesn't really work like that. But anyways. So you think working alone is always better?
No, I would just say like, and like if you're trying to like make a name for yourself, low-key, maybe work alone.
I would agree with that as well. If you're trying to make a name for yourself, especially fast, work alone because you're not bottlenecked by one person
Or work with people that are like that you're in control of.
Yeah.
Like you can like, for instance, you get put in a group project, take the lead, go with your idea, like be the one setting those boundaries then instead of just following. But I will say if you're trying to just learn and like get really good, then like being a part of a team where you're not the best, then I would go that route.
Yeah, 100%. I would say if you're trying to turn out as much content as humanly possible in a short period of time, the best way to do it is do it by yourself.
I mean, yeah, you literally just have to suck it up. I'm like,
Yeah.
we can attest. It's really hard to get people to follow like your timelines and like, say you want to turn a YouTube video around. Like, say you were starting a YouTube video from scratch, and you say you want to start a podcast. If you want to hire someone to do your audio and video, it's going to be so much harder and limit you the amount of podcast episodes you can get out faster than if you can just do it all yourself.
Right. That's why I actually started my series, is because I wanted something that I have complete total control of from A to Z, like from ideation to final product.
Yeah.
And it's going super well. Like, it's been super fun. I'm literally going to film right after this.
Nice.
My third episode.
Come
So
on.
I have 5 written so far. So this will be the third one. And it's going to be about the Zapruder film. So that's going to be lit. That's the JFK assassination film. So
Nice.
I don't know. In my opinion, I definitely prefer working in groups on when everyone is doing their job,
A defined role.
a defined role, and also they're the best at that role. I've got to stop. It's so bad. I think it's because it's cozy in here. We gotta like
This couch
turn the
be too
heat up.
comfy.
We gotta turn the heat up. So, yeah, I think it's best to work in a group when everyone's doing a defined role and they're all also the best at that role in the group. But anything other than that is a nightmare. Because think about it. If you put together a team of videographers to make a video, and the best videographer is also the best editor, but you hire a different editor, that's going to be a mess. Versus if you hire a really good editor, a really good video, or like a really good camera op, a really good sound guy, a really good clip puller, a really good like organizer or whatever, that's going to be the best way to do it. You
Yeah.
kind of want an equally yoked team.
I think, honestly, when you're starting out, it's probably better to start solo, but find your team soon for scaling.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, you can't, it's almost impossible to scale without a team.
It's also easier because if you get a little network going, then you all just hire each other.
Yeah.
And you pretty much always know you'll have work.
Like, that's what's hard, like, finding any business you're starting. Like, say you wanted to start, like, a cleaning business. And so you want to basically find the clients, and then you want to have cleaners under you. Well, finding those cleaners, I feel like, would be the hardest part, because then you charge the client $150, you pay the cleaner $80, and then you're just profiting $60 every time. And that's a very basic example of a business. But
Right.
finding those people that are willing to do that work, like, for photography and videography, it's kind of hard to find
It is
a
hard.
videographer who doesn't just want to do his own business himself. That's just like, oh, yeah, I'll go work under someone else.
Yeah. Because you're literally, the whole point is they're getting paid less.
Yes.
So,
And so, and the higher you get, the more like money is going into the project, the more people are getting hired, and like the more advanced the project is, you can't just hire one videographer to do it.
right.
Like some weddings, you can get by with one videographer and a second shooter. With like a giant, I guess corporate videos you could do that too, but like
Yeah.
a music video for a big artist, it's going to be way bigger than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true. It turns into an entire like short film set.
And it changes as a creative, like what mode you want to go into. Because I feel like everyone watches people on social media and they're like, oh, I need to do everything by myself. I need to like have my social media channel where I get my clips, and I'm just marketing myself. I'm their clients to, or business to client. They function as a business and they're just trying to get clients instead of working with other businesses, like business to business, where
Mhm.
they're like selling their services. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Like peer-to-peer servicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very...
And I think you could make more money peer to peer.
Oh, for sure. Like business to business, like selling to businesses.
Like Christian, as like he's not necessarily like he's not Andre, but he will shoot for Andre, but
Yeah.
he still makes more money than someone that's just doing weddings by themselves.
Exactly. Yeah, I was a little weirded out today because I was realizing I'm just like, I have so many lanes going and I don't have one niche in any way.
Yeah.
And so
Even when you have video and photo going, it's like, dude, pick one.
pick one. Yeah, for real. So I think I'm going to niche down super heavy until I find what sticks and then just go from there. I'm still going to keep the YouTube stuff going, but I think I'm going to niche down into photography like entirely
Yeah.
and just go crazy on that. And I have like a whole plan. So we'll walk through that in a later episode so that, we could just walk through it now.
What are you trying to niche
It's
into?
a loose plan. So I want to be like the best like outdoor brand photographer and videographer like ever. So I want to like shoot with like REI, North Face, Patagonia.
You can get some off-camera flashes going.
Yeah. So I want to go shoot like outdoor wear and stuff for those companies in like cool places with like models, cuz I love shooting portraits and I love travel, but I don't necessarily like the like hours that you spend at street photography to like get
Yeah.
not as good of a product. I'd much rather like have a planned out shoot that has like a look and then make like a series of photos to go into that campaign.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start working on like that, which means I'm going to go find models and find like brands and just buy their products, shoot them, and then start posting them on my Instagram. So I'm going to entirely revamp my entire Instagram.
Yeah. You could even like buy them, make sure you don't break them, and then return them.
This is true. That's fair.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause then you get some nicer stuff. I'm like,
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm literally starting like today. Like I'm gonna start working on that today. So that was the lunch that I had with the guy who's gonna come on the podcast next week. It's just okay. How do I need to niche down? Because I was basically telling him that the podcast doesn't drive us any clients.
yeah.
And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah."
But also, it's like
That's
people
not the
that watch the
purpose of it.
podcast are not clients; they're other competitors.
Which
almost.
he was like, well, why wouldn't you switch it? Like, why wouldn't you switch the podcast? And I was like, well, that's not really a point.
That would not be a fun podcast to listen to.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know. We're trying to figure it out, but I think we definitely need to have some more high level production stuff than just the basic beginner that we've been covering. But these questions are broad and they can apply to anyone. So
yeah,
that's fair enough. Okay, so what are the pros of working alone? Let's.
I think the pros of working alone
speed.
You got speed. You got control.
Control, 100%.
Quality control.
Yeah. Communication. You don't have to communicate, so there's no communication errors.
Yeah, I mean, but then obviously the negatives are like speed,
sleep. The negatives are speed, communication, and quality control. Yeah, I would say like when it comes to working by yourself, running the business side of things can be really difficult.
Yeah,
because like a lot of creatives just want to do the creative side of things.
Yeah,
that
does suck when you run your side business, because like all my friends are getting like their tax returns. Meanwhile, I'm having to pay taxes because of my side income. And you're just like,
wait, what? You didn't do like deductibles?
I do, but like I still made significantly more. I still had to pay.
Oh, I deducted so much stuff. I was able to deduct a lot this year.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
So
this next year,
you also
I
haven't bought,
traveled
like,
a ton. This coming year, I've traveled a ton, like paid for hotels and flights and cars, like that will come up. But like most of my stuff was pretty much local, and I didn't buy any gear.
Oh yeah, see that's the thing. I had to buy a lot of gear for my shoots.
I literally just had straight income, and the government's like, well, 30% will take.
Yeah, that is so bad. I'm not gonna ask. Never mind.
Yeah.
But did you file jointly?
No. Well, we haven't filed yet because our tax lady's gonna do the math and see like, do we get more money separately or jointly?
Oh, I didn't even do the math on that. I probably should have.
But I don't really know.
I'm pretty sure filing jointly is always.
She said that she thinks we can get more because if we file separately, because Skylar was in education last year, we might be able to get that $2,000 back in our pocket. Because apparently when you're in school, you get $2,000 back.
Oh, so I'm fine. I'm sure I did fine.
Probably.
I mean, I got money back.
I honestly don't know tax law, so we're outsourcing to someone else.
Yeah, that's why I did our business taxes. You need to make sure.
I need that LLC doc from you, though, because that's what she needs or something.
I already gave it to you. You have
I'm
it,
sure you have
you have it
copy.
in your hand. I have. I gave you
I
another
don't know what
copy,
I did with
but I was
that.
like, dude, I literally handed it to you in a folder. All right. So then the cons. Let's do the pros and cons of working in the pros and cons of working in a group. Pros of working in a group: speed, communication. I'm just kidding.
There is more room for other people's ideas, which can be good or bad.
And you get the strengths of everyone versus just the strengths of yourself.
Yeah.
So that's huge. Also, like event coverage. Like if you're covering an event and you have a team of videographers, that's way better because then you have so much more footage. Yeah. Because even if a videographer stinks, sometimes it's better to have, well, I don't know.
I will say my photography elevates so much by bringing Skylar with me because she can hold that reflector. She can diffuse it if I want to. Like the ability to control the light.
Yeah.
Even without other lights, just the sunlight.
Where's some shoots that you've used your reflector on?
So I just did one at White Rock Lake.
Okay.
Which like was necessary because like when it's like you're literally just direct sunlight. It's like, well,
and
behold,
like what was that for?
An engagement shoot.
Okay. So walk us through like using your reflector.
So basically, if the sun's bouncing this way on the couple's face, then I'm gonna bounce it back.
Okay.
To fill in the shadows
with
on the face,
the
so it's not a
shiny
harsh.
side,
Yeah.
with your silver side. Okay.
And then, or say like I was like we did one where they were on the motorcycle and it was just like reflecting so much off of the motorcycle, it was too shiny. I was like, well, take that off, just diffuse it. Now it's perfect.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. Is there any? Do you have any other examples of like non-engagement or?
I mean, that's pretty much all I've been doing
it's
recently.
all engagements. Huh. Very
But
good. Yeah, it's definitely time for that Instagram then. You need to work your butt off on that. Because that'll change your life.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, I wish I hadn't just gotten rid of my old Instagram and just turned that one into this, but we'll start from scratch. Honestly, it might be better starting from scratch.
It's better starting from scratch.
So
I'm thinking about archiving everything on my Instagram and just being like, okay, well, let's start
New
from square
chapter.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I do think, too, like, that account could be fun, just making, like, content between us. Like, when it's, like, photography, funny
shooting a
content.
reel, like, behind the scenes.
When it's, like, wife comes home from a shoot or whatever, just drops the card on my desk, and now Luke has to edit everything.
Yeah, that would be really smart. That's a great way to pull business, too, is, like, making reels. Because one thing I probably am going to do is going to make some reels or just behind-the-scenes content of, like, what I'm shooting to, like, redo my entire Instagram. And the guy I had lunch with today, every time he has lunch with someone, he makes a TikTok recapping what they talked about at the lunch. So at the end of lunch, he was like, "Can we get a selfie?" And he like took a video, and then he's just gonna go cut everything into a. He didn't film our lunch. He just like
secretly.
Yeah, that would be crazy. He's just one of those like AI note
Yeah,
takers.
the meta glasses.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, good." And he has his phone out. He's like recording me. He's like, and one more time for the camera. Yeah, but he was like, "Can we get a selfie after?" And so he's gonna like go and make a TikTok about what we talked about, which I thought was cool because it's like, okay, well, he's using these lunches to like also network and then also gain traction on social media to like help his business.
Yeah.
Some people work way harder than
I
ever can.
I stand by though. If we didn't have wives and full-time jobs, the ability to dive into like the contractor world would be so much easier than like, because it's like, if I want to book a shoot, I have to think about, okay, well, I have to book around these certain hours because I'm working full-time. I have to book around my wife's schedule. I have to book around anything that could be going on in our lives. And so it's like, it's 10 times harder trying to be a creative in the space when you're married and have a job.
Yeah.
So
well, like, but here's the question is, are you getting those jobs asked of you?
That's true.
Because, like, if you're not, then there's no reason to worry about it.
No, but even, like, the ability, like, I can't go door to door to get those jobs every day and go, like, be cold calling businesses and be sending stuff out. Like,
right.
I'm busy.
Yeah, the guy I had lunch with today, he has a girlfriend, but, like, that doesn't make a difference, you know? And then he is a full-time freelancer.
Exactly. Like, if I was a full-time freelancer, I'd be walking into car dealerships, car washes, wherever I need to be, like, hey, how can I provide you services? Here's what I do. And, like, you hit 20 businesses in a day and sign one, great, you know?
But, like, does that help you niche down, or are those your clients that you hide from your Instagram?
I think either. I mean, when you're also not a full-time job, you take whatever you can get. So, like...
Really?
I mean, you need bread on the table.
This is true.
You don't got no health insurance. You better have some money in your back pocket.
That's true. It just makes me wonder, because he was talking about, like, you want to have clients that you hide from your viewers and then clients that you put like on the table for your viewers. Because like for me, like I don't really post any of the stuff that I do on the day to day at all.
I would never post that.
Yeah. But like I have to post like seniors because it brings in clients.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily want to do seniors for the rest of my life.
I kind of just stopped doing seniors. Someone asked me and I was like, sorry, like I'm not really doing that. And I was like, say like someone would reach out and like I had a specific need and I was like, I could do with that cash. Sure.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going to work on like only doing work that I want to do. Because I was talking to my mom about this when we got coffee and she was just so shocked that I like was kind of going away from photography, and I was like, yeah, because I'm struggling in it. Like, it's not easy, and I think that's crazy to hear from someone who does it every day, but finding what you need to do to like stick into a niche is really hard to get started on. So it's finally time for me to niche down. I've been saying that this whole time on the podcast, like, oh, I'm not going to niche down. I'm not going to niche down. And I think today's the day where I niche down. So it's going to be crazy. And that's another thing that we can just document on this podcast.
Yeah.
Do you think like, I don't know. Do you think it's worth it for me to do that video series that I'm doing? I think it is.
I think it's just fun. Like
Even if
it were to never take off, it's like if you enjoy doing it, do it.
Okay.
know?
I agree. I was just wondering, like, after today thinking about niching down and everything, and you were like, well, even if you're doing photo and video, that's a lot. And I was like,
no, because the thing is, like, if you don't want to do just photo, you still have to do some video for promotional purposes for yourself, even if you're not doing video for clients.
this is true. And that's why you get a camera that can shoot log.
Literally. But also, I don't know. I've been having trouble with that because, which I think we're going to talk about something similar later, but it's like there's a lot of projects that I want to do that I've been working on without people seeing, because with the current climate that we live in, I don't know how accepted it would be. And so, I don't know.
Is it going to get this podcast canceled?
No. No, it wouldn't affect this podcast, but it could affect other things.
You had to think about that.
And so you're just like, well, that's what sucks though, because like I fully believe, I don't know. It's like a video series that I would want to do, but it's like it would take up a lot more time than like your series would take. It would basically be like at least 3 times a week, and it's like I don't really want to. I want to do it, but I don't have time to do that right now.
I'm at 1 video a week right now, and I am looking at moving to 2 already, just because I do like doing it, and I have a sustainable workflow, so I don't see why I wouldn't do 2 a week, and eventually 3, and eventually daily. Yeah. So, and the guy I had lunch was like, "Why don't you just hire an editor?" And I'm like,
"Because I don't want to pay for that.
I don't want to pay for an editor."
Yeah.
So, we'll
Alas.
see. I don't know. Maybe I'll find someone who wants to work for free for their internship or whatever. And
good luck.
Well, it only takes me 2 hours to edit an episode, so it's so easy.
Yeah.
But like, have you watched them?
No, with the first one.
Like, it's literally just like throwing up pictures.
Yeah.
So it's pretty simple, and I don't mess up that much on my takes.
Nice.
So I do one long take, and it's super easy to cut up. So hence why I do all the editing myself. But yeah, just know another one of those is coming. Okay, if you only had to do one aspect of the filmmaking process for the rest of your life, what would you do and why?
This is the easiest question I've ever had to answer, and I feel like it's not what people would expect.
Go on.
But it would be writing. I wouldn't touch a piece of gear. Like writing, if like the end of the day with your photo and video, everything that I do is like for the story, and so it's like, which sounds so cheesy, but like
cornball.
I would literally like if you said like what if you could only have like one literal piece of technology for the rest of your life, it would be a computer or like a typewriter or like anything that I can write on. Because I feel like that's like my strongest thing is like ideas and like I don't know.
And like
so many and saying like but yeah, like I have 2 books that I'm working on right now, and which is hard because you can't make content around books. It's like you just sit in the corner all day and write.
Right.
I was just
well,
you
could watch Haley Pham. She makes content about writing her book. It's pretty good. That's Ryan Trahan's wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but it's also one of those things where I don't want to share what it's about until it's done.
Oh, well then good freaking luck making
like,
content.
Because you're just like, dude, like I'm probably gonna change half of that before.
Right. That's fair.
Before it even gets there, so you have to get a draft.
You have a pool?
Yeah, it's over there. I wouldn't get in it though.
Dude, there's a house like on the nice, the nice part of our street.
Yeah.
There's a house that just went for sale today. You should look at it because it's probably in your price range. I'll send you the listing.
I mean, it probably was, but we just bought a car, so like I don't think we're gonna buy for another year now.
Oh,
because we put a bunch of money into that.
Dang it! I was just thinking, think how easy the podcast would be.
Yeah.
We could walk like it's literally like catty corner to my house. So
that's crazy.
That would be electric.
But
I would say
we're moving north though, regardless. Whenever we do, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Where? How far?
It would be like the place we're looking is like 24 minutes from you. So it'd be cut half your drive down.
North?
It's like in between Louisville and Denton-ish.
Littlewell?
No,
The
it's
Colony?
west of that.
Oh,
No.
well, that wouldn't make
It's called Coal Ranch. It's like a
Oh, I
new
know where that
development
is.
being built.
That's across the lake.
Yeah,
so it's
but
still a long
I
drive.
looked from you. There's 24 minutes. I literally mapped where it is from your house.
With or
Like,
without tolls?
Without tolls.
Okay.
So like not bad.
Solid. Guys, we're trying to keep this thing going for y'all. It's hard. We've like
Trust me, we were looking way west. And I was like, we can't because of the podcast.
I feel like we've made so many sacrifices to keep this thing afloat, and I think
it's fun though.
It's
like,
so fun. Okay, I would say BTS recap.
but that's shooting and editing or editing.
Shooting.
Okay.
And editing.
That's
But
that's
I
two
want to be the
things.
BTS recapper.
Okay.
That's my section of the filmmaking process. I feel like that is a lost art.
Yeah.
It really is.
Dude. Yeah. You know what you know what business we could start that like we couldn't actually start but would be so good?
BTS?
But like let us do the BTS and like documentary for movies behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And like make the Blu-ray content that used to be on
Yes. That's what I mean.
Yes.
Like that is a lost art.
those used to be so good.
And you get to interact with people who you never get to see on camera.
Yeah.
And like those people are excellent at their jobs. And it would just be so fun. And you still get to hang with the actors and the director.
Yeah.
See? Good answer.
Dude, great answer. Stellar answer. But also it's like I don't even know how you would go about starting like that.
Oh, that's so hard. You have to be a Nepo
And
baby.
you would have to have a team because you couldn't shoot and edit all that and do all of like the
No.
graffics and oh my gosh,
It
that'd
would be so
insane.
hard.
But like it'd be so good. Like you remember like the Shrek, I think it was Shrek maybe, where like they literally had a video game in the menu system of the DVD.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember like Toy Story would have like the extras at the end of the movies where they like animated bloopers? Like what are we doing?
Yeah.
Why is that? Like people used to love what they do.
Yeah. Well, just announced they were releasing Stranger Things seasons 1 through 5 on Blu-ray
Thank God.
with like 20 hours of behind the scenes content.
And it's all going to be Ross Duffer on ChatGPT.
Yeah. It better not be a lot from season 5.
I hope that all the BTS is just Ross's wife like writing the scripts for them so that we can finally know the truth.
No, but I literally think I'm probably going to buy like 2 boxes of them and leave one sealed and give it to my grandkids and I'll probably appreciate. I think so.
I hope so for you.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, okay, if you were to
But-
choose one series that's come out recently that you can buy, like a set, what would appreciate? Dune, I think will. Like buying that box trilogy set when it comes out.
I think
You're crazy if you were about to say Severance. You're crazy.
I was going to say Severance.
You're crazy. That's
it's
not
so good.
It is good for people like us. But I don't think the
Oh.
average person has seen it.
Bluey. I'd buy a box set of Bluey. That'll appreciate.
Will it?
Children's cartoons. That's the most popular children's cartoon in the last decade.
Maybe.
Other than like the bigwigs, like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
I've heard the Hoppers movie is really it's like OG Pixar.
Really? Because I keep seeing the ads and it makes me like think
Me
it's just
too.
brain rot.
But apparently like it's really good.
Maybe we should go. I still haven't seen Zootopia 2.
It was good.
It
I mean, it
came-
wasn't OG. I would not compare it to OG Pixar.
Well, is it even? It's not even Pixar.
Skylar.
It's not even Pixar.
No,
So-
it's Disney though. But
Yeah. Huh.
like Inside Out,
I
would,
watched,
I would put like on level with like the OG Pixar movies, like an animation and story, like. 100%.
Dude, I will say I cried during that movie.
Yeah.
Um,
There's only a couple.
I haven't
movies.
seen Inside Out 2 though. Is
It
that
was
a thing?
Almost better. If you could make a better sequel,
Whoa.
it was unbelievable.
What about Bing Bong, dude? He wasn't even in it.
I'm telling you,
Best
both
character.
of those movies. I don't think I've added them yet. Maybe I added one, but like they both will be added.
So
in the
maybe I need to like get Disney Plus and just start binging because I've missed a
Figure.
lot of that stuff.
They were excellent movies. I mean, I'm trying to think of like other animateds that have been good. Obviously, Spider-Verse, that's coming out this year. They have the potential to pull off the greatest trilogy ever made.
Which is wild because they aren't even allowed to use that guy anymore because he's like a perv.
Who?
The main character, I'm pretty sure he's...
Miles?
Yeah.
No way.
Pretty sure they replaced him.
Surely not.
Yeah, no, because he was like being weird about Haley Steinfeld or whatever.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure they replaced him. So that stinks. Well, it doesn't stink that they replaced him.
But
It stinks that he was a perv.
yeah, they had to ruin something good.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I mean. But I keep seeing all the hype about Spider-Man Brand New Day. So
The trailer looked good.
it did look good. Have you seen the conspiracy theories that they did the same thing that they did in No Way Home, where in the trailer they cut out extra characters?
I believe it.
Yeah, because that's what they did in the trailer to hide the fact
They
that.
probably hid Sadie Sink.
No, I think that. Wait, maybe. I think they hid like Garfield and.
Do you think they're in it?
I don't know, but that's what they did in
Yeah.
No Way Home.
I doubt they're in it. I think they might be in Doomsday.
That'd be lit. Tobey Maguire's Unc though now.
Yeah, but he's awesome.
He's
Andrew
aged-
Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man. So,
But yeah, Tobey Maguire's aged pretty rough. So
yeah.
yeah.
But I feel like it fits where he would be like dad
That's
Spider-Man.
true.
Like,
That's true. That's a good point.
so you're just, I don't know. I think that's gonna be good. I haven't seen the new Doom trailer. I heard it's good.
Oh my gosh. It came on. My parents watched like cable TV, like they have direct TV, and it came on, the trailer came on, and I like started jumping up and down.
Oh, Project Hail Mary's out. I need to see. Have you
It
seen
is out, but I haven't finished the book, so I'm not gonna. But I think I'm gonna wait until it comes out on.
I'm probably gonna go
Blu-ray-
see it in IMAX either today or tomorrow.
Well, make sure you see it in 70 mil if you can. IMAX 70 millimeter, which they have at Stonebriar, because that's like the intended format. But it costs like $30 a ticket probably, so I'm probably just gonna wait until the 4K.
I might buy an AMC Stubs membership.
Yeah, that's not
Because you
even
can
a
see
bad
any
move.
format.
I know.
Four
No, for
movies
free.
Yeah,
Like no upgrade
yeah,
cost, which is insane. I just don't have time to do that.
yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, and it's Stonebriar's even farther from me. But
Right, Stonebriar's like 5 minutes from me.
Yeah.
But wait, would you buy it for Skylar too, and y'all go together?
Yeah. So it'd be like $50.
Okay,
a
I
month.
was about to say, like, if you don't do
It
that,
wouldn't make sense.
that's stupid, and it would rot your
But
marriage.
even like, what is it, like $25?
I think it's 30.
$30 a month for like 4 movies a week.
Yeah, but you would never see.
No,
4
but
movies a
even
week.
if I saw a movie a week, it would pay for itself.
Yeah, but do you already do that now?
No, but I probably would. Like, I don't want to buy a movie ticket like that now. You know,
I don't know. It's kind of a hot budget take.
it is, but it's like I just cancel my subscriptions. It would still be less than my subscriptions were.
This is true.
So
The question always becomes like, are there that many movies that you're gonna want to see?
that's
Because
the thing,
obviously
yeah.
there's 4.
You'd end up going to see some indie movies you would never ever want to see.
Which a lot
Which
of
could
the
be good.
ones that are hitting theaters are really good these days. So, especially if you like horror movies, then AMC Stubs is
hate
really
horror
good
movies.
because they come out with a lot of scary movies that are like kind of niche. So, okay, this brings us to our next question. You were like, I don't know if those 3 questions will hit us. Okay, if you could only watch one genre of film for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Epic. Like epic movies. Is that a genre?
I don't think so.
I feel like it is. Like the Odyssey is an epic. I would call like In-Game an epic. Like just like action. Like epics. That's
So action movies.
I would say like sci-fi thrillers.
Okay.
Like if I were to classify them into them, it would be like District 9, Ready Player One, Avatar, like those kind of things.
Avatar is the least thriller I've ever seen in my life.
But it's like,
Sci-fi. So you're a sci-fi guy.
yeah. If you were to go look at my collection, it's probably like, I mean, it's blockbuster movies mostly.
Yeah. I would say documentaries. That's what I knew you'd hate me.
Don't
for
get me
saying
wrong,
that.
I love a good documentary. My Octopus Teacher, go watch it. But I could not just watch those.
Here's why. Because oftentimes I'm looking for a movie to match the mood that I'm in. There's a documentary for every mood I'm in.
Except for like fun.
Dude, your favorite movie for a long time was My Octopus Teacher.
I love that. But it's, yeah, okay. That's the exception.
There's fun documentaries. Have you seen the documentary where Dude Perfect made the world's highest basketball shot off the Las Vegas thing?
Yeah,
That's a fun documentary.
I would hesitate to call that like, it's like a,
It's an hour and 30
it's
minutes.
still a YouTube documentary though.
Okay, if you ever make a documentary, I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's a YouTube documentary,
Fair enough.
just to roast
Unless
you.
it's shown in theaters, or like
They showed it in theaters,
unless it's on Disney Plus.
bro. That's such a high bar.
No, but like I feel like most. I'm trying to think of where documentaries that I watch. They're usually on a streaming platform.
I watch Planet Earth, Blue Planet.
Okay, I found documentaries on Blu-ray and I almost bought them. but
Yeah, I buy nature documentaries on Blu-ray all the time.
There's one about like Alaska and Hawaii, and I was like, low-key, I'd watch it. Our camera just shut off. Wait, is it, is
Yeah,
the
it's still
audio?
rolling.
And
Sorry, guys.
and
I
if-
didn't think the camera would die that fast.
I used to film podcasts for a law firm, and we used like an R6 and two M50s. If either the M50s died, like the footage is instantly corrupted. So
That was a little scary.
PTSD.
I just saw the camera go black, and I was like, "Uh-oh." So, luckily it was fine. I also have like a video I have to edit on one of the cards in there, and I was like, I have to make sure what I format like
that would be so bad.
correctly.
I would actually
Well,
like
it's
die.
it's an Instagram reel. It's fine.
Oh, okay, but like if it was like a client video, it wouldn't be in your camera. I trust you. And I was like, you. Would
Oh
protect
no,
it,
I would be so careful. No, yeah, I'm so careful.
but like,
It's literally just an Instagram reel,
Okay.
like for fun. So
but
it's chilling. But yeah, I didn't want to get my camera out of my case on the way home yesterday to pull it out and like do the thing again. So I was like, all right, whatever. You really don't think I could do documentaries?
no, I think you watch them. You mean
Yeah.
for the rest of your life?
Free Solo, like there's so
no,
many.
don't get me wrong. There are some good ones, but I would miss epics and like the feelings the movie. I
But
never watched a documentary and been like,
Real life is
yeah, I
epic
guess
though.
so. Yeah, but it's not like Marvel epic.
Marvel sucks.
Okay, now
They've sucked since like
the original Iron Man was so good, so
yeah, that was like what 15 years ago.
good. Yeah, it's still on my shelf.
It is. It's on mine too. But like, come on,
Wait, what Marvel movies do you have? Like you physically own?
Iron Man.
That's literally. I think that might be my only one.
That might be it.
I have Iron Man, and then I have Spider-Man: Homecoming, but only because I got it in a
That's
pack.
so good. Spider-Man:
But
Homecoming is so good.
Still good.
But
So,
that's like a Sony movie.
yeah,
It's not Marvel.
yeah. I have every Spider-Man movie except for the Tom Holland movies now. Except I have Spider-Man: Homecoming, but I haven't collected them yet.
They're good.
They
Those
are.
are Morgan's favorite movies, and I hope it's not just because it's Tom Holland. But
Yeah.
that would be okay if it is.
Isn't it crazy that Zendaya is starring with Timothée Chalamet in like 3 movies this year, even though she's married to Tom Holland?
Well, yeah, but it's not like a romance.
No, I know.
In
Dune.
which one? Dune is not. Well, I guess it is kind of, but it's not like that crazy.
I'm pretty sure like a big part of this one is going to be the love triangle between her and the Emperor's daughter.
I don't
'Cause
remember
Dune
reading that
2
in the book.
Dune 2 ends and he's like, I will marry your daughter and take your throne, even though he had a thing with Zendaya.
I don't remember it being that big of a thing in the book, so I think it'll be fine. But Dennis Villanueva or whatever, however you say his name, bro's goated. Like, how do you make a trilogy like that just
So
out of thin air, essentially?
yeah,
Like,
I mean,
he essentially made that out of thin air.
I want to know who they got for like the costumes and like the coloring of the entire like movies. Like those 2 things alone make that show.
I mean, they
They're
have Hans
fantastic.
Zimmer, bro.
Yeah,
Like, what else? You don't need much else.
yeah.
Hans Zimmer and like an Alexa LF.
Yeah,
Do you really need that much more?
that's true. Where are they filming? Do you know?
It's in
Saudi Arabia.
Morocco or Saudi Arabia, like some kind of in Middle East area. So
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I'm so excited. Also, like, I know what you're saying about like the box set thing, which makes sense for you, but I am really glad that I'm getting all 3 of them separately because now I have 2 copies of each movie. Because the 4K comes with the 4K and the Blu-ray and then the digital copy, obviously, which who cares about those?
Yeah,
Like, those are, you're not buying those.
for the digital copy.
Yeah. So I think I've only ever watched one of my digital copies.
The only time I would watch a digital copy is like if I was on a plane. It'd be so nice to have.
Right, but they already have most of the movies that you have on the plane.
Yeah.
And everyone knows that the best plane movie is Crazy Rich Asians. That's just
I haven't
like,
seen that in so long.
it's so good. It's like such a guilty pleasure.
You know what
movie.
I'm excited about? I'm excited to have kids and have a portable Blu-ray or DVD
Yeah.
player in my car, and like that's what they get.
Yeah.
Like if you go to a restaurant, they're not gonna have an iPad.
And
They're gonna have a portable Blu-ray player. Plugged
No,
into.
if they go to a restaurant, they're not gonna have any screen. They're just gonna like.
I agree, unless like I don't know, because I go back and forth because if my kid's like being out of control, I'm not gonna let him like just sit there and scream.
Take them home.
Exactly, I would do that, or I would take him outside probably. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be that parent that's like, my kid's your problem now too.
Oh, true.
You know.
That's a good. Yeah. We should do like a how to parent your kid as a photographer. That'd be so.
Just put him
funny.
on a strap. Like whoa, like the backpack thing, you know?
Yeah.
Take him on the shoot.
Peak design.
Yeah.
Peak design baby carrier. Peak design stroller. Peak design stroller would be elite.
That would be good.
We need that.
Peak design car seat. I would trust it with my life.
Well, a peak design stroller would obviously incorporate a peak design car seat.
Oh, yeah.
Duh. And obviously, they would have a line of car seats.
Dude, they would have like a baby harness you could just hook onto your belt and just have it sit
the
there.
capture clip.
Yes.
You capture clip your newborn onto your chest. You could probably make an attachment.
Probably.
You just drill a capture clip into your child's like rib cage.
All right. This won't hurt at all.
It's like, trust me, buddy. When you're older, you will thank me. This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. Just kidding. All right. Well, next episode we're gonna have a real professional. Do you know what he does?
It's been. I was going back and reading my text messages, but I don't
Okay,
remember.
we can talk about it after. But it's gonna be a good one. Sorry the camera died. And thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't checked out my videos and you want something else to watch while you edit, go my YouTube channel is Cort Letcher. So check it out. See ya.